Hi guys, we got a little bit of a different video today, probably on the back of some comments that have been made, and I sort of alluded to this at the beginning of my last video. So what we thought we'd do today is that I'll do a little bit of a different video just to prove to people that when I'm filming or speaking to the camera that the dogs are present. So this is obviously, this is a one take. I don't sort of rehearse these videos, although sometimes I might put a couple of little notes down on a pad if I've got a couple of points I really want to cover. But other than that, they're a one take, and generally speaking, you can hear me sometimes where I have to formulate my thoughts. So here we are, we're out in the garden today. It's very muggy in the house today. It's not particularly sunny. In actual fact, it's overcast at the moment, but it's really, really muggy. There's absolutely no breeze at all. And the problem we have in the home here is that whilst I live in a very small terrace house in the middle of Gillingham, not far from Gillingham or Medway Hospital, we have an Arga. And the Arga services all the hot water to the house and is constantly on. So during the winter, the Arga keeps the house, it never gets really cold, particularly at the back of the house in the kitchen, and the dogs absolutely love it. But it does mean in the summer, in the warmer days, it's very difficult to actually escape the heat of the house. So we're actually out in the garden today. Earlier on you saw Cassie. She's sort of got up, she's having a little wander around the garden, as you can see. Okay, excuse the state of the garden. And my plate on the table there, I've just had a little bit of a snack and a cup of coffee. And we can see beautiful little Rolo there, my little fella there. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but a couple of doors up from me, they're having some work done. Occasionally you might hear sort of scraping of shovels and possibly like circular saws and that sort of stuff. But you can see the dogs and you can see the breeze, that there's absolutely no breeze at all today. There's no movement in the trees. So again, excuse the state of the garden. But we're working in the house and we're working in the garden at the moment as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just see if I can get Cassie back in the shop. Cassie, come. Hello, Rolo. Up. Good girl. There we are. Good girl. Good girl. So there's Cassie. My little fella Rolo. So for all those doubters that think I sort of ship the dogs off somewhere when I'm filming or speaking to the camera, yeah, I don't. As you can appreciate out here in the garden, particularly with the builders or gardeners, whatever they're doing up the road there, okay, there's a little bit more of a distraction out here, but not a lot today. We do get next door, so through that fence there is where my neighbours live. They have 2 dogs, okay, and the other side of me, this side here, they have quite a few cats. So it's very, very important that my dogs are not overly reactive, if you like. I don't allow them to engage in fence wars with a neighbour's dog, and I discourage them chasing the cats if they venture into the garden as well. So I think that'll do for now. Yeah, just something a little bit different. There's Cassie enjoying a little bit of a chest stroke. Dad doesn't do quite as good chest strokes as Mum, because Mum's got longer nails. And I think we'll probably finish it there. But just before I go, let's just have a little unashamed plug. There you are. Respect dog training. Primer behavioural trainer. And the tagline there, it pays to pay attention. See you guys. Bye bye.